nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. So for those who don't follow my channel, I watch a lot of anime, especially racing animes. I think they're probably my favorite kind. And I noticed the recent Silver Streak figure that came out kind of reminds me of the car from the anime One Gone Midnight, because it's literally the same type of car and even in a similar color. So, for those who don't know what One Gone Midnight is, it's this anime that's kind of like, think of the movie Christine, and in the other anime, Initial D, and then just fuse them together. Basically, this kid finds an old abandoned race car, fixes it up, and then becomes obsessed with it. And then the Initial D element is obviously in the racing and all that, but if you haven't seen the anime, I mean, I personally prefer it over Initial D. I mean, I still love Initial D, but that's mostly just because, I mean, that show's just kind of a meme now, even though there are some genuine good moments in it. But anyway, when I noticed how much this figure reminds me of the Devil Z car, I decided, hey, I'll just paint it up and color match the hood and try my best to make it look like the Devil Z. So yeah, I bought a second Silver Streak just so I can paint as that, because I also wanted to have one with its original guns, because when I bought this one, I gave his guns to my Earthrise Prowl, so that way all my Dotson brothers have color matching weapons. So here's my good one that I'm not going to mess with. And then here it is next to the custom one. Here, let's get all these weapons out of the way. Ironically enough, his weapons were the original Blue Streak weapons that I had for my Blue Streak figure. But, I mean, I'm going to basically just retire this figure now because it's just a custom now. So, here it is next to a normal Silver Streak, or Blue Streak. I don't know. It's funny how Hasbro couldn't keep that trademark past Earthrise. Or maybe it was intentional. Who knows? But yeah, here it is next to the regular version. So you can pretty much spot most of the differences. So yeah, I pretty much basically just re-added the chrome to the bumpers. I also added a little bit of chrome trim to the rims. I also added the turn signals at the bottom. So the funny thing is, I don't think those are actually turn signals. I think it's just part of the grille. But I decided to paint them to look like turn signals. I did paint the headlights, and you can actually take this, if you take this apart, you can remove the headlight piece and put it back together without it, because the car in the show didn't have headlight covers like that. It just had the gap. But if you take up the headlights, there's nothing behind it, so you can't, like, it's just an empty hole, which is annoying, because I was gonna, like, maybe paint, you know, like a circle where the headlight would be, but because there's nothing behind the actual headlight piece, I just left it in and painted them silver instead. Believe it or not, actual 240, 280Z cars did, I think if you requested them, you could get factory headlight covers like this, but again, I'm an American car guy, so I don't know too much about JDM cars. I like JDM cars. I just don't know enough about them, because, like I said, I'm more of an American car guy. I like my big, you know, muscle cars and, you know, station wagons and four-door sedans with excessive amounts of V8s, because it's just how I am. But yeah, we're mostly just gonna focus on the car mode here. I didn't bother painting anything on the robot mode, but yeah, all the paint that was added to the custom here is only applied to the areas where it was chrome on the actual car. I shouldn't even say paint. I'll be honest, I am not an actual proper toy customizer. I literally did all this with Sharpie. In fact, I didn't even need to take this thing apart, because that just resulted in another headache of getting this thing back together. Mostly in the front area. Like, because of what I was trying to accomplish, there was no reason for me to take this apart. I just thought it would have made things easier, but yeah, in retrospect, I didn't have to do that, and I lost like 2 hours of my time just looking for those two stupid little screws that hold the front end together, as well as the arms. So, yeah, if you're going to do this, don't bother taking it apart, because literally all you have to do is just paint that hood blue, add the chrome bumpers, and then if you want to paint the tailpipes, it's up to you. And then add the turn signals and just do the headlights and color match the hood. I was going to paint the windows black, but since they're already kind of tinted in like this smoky clear color, I decided to leave it. But yeah, this is basically based on the Devil Z from Long Gone Midnight, because he was the same type of car as the Datsun brothers. And since it's already blue, and a nice shade of dark blue like the one in the anime, not exact, but close enough, I figured, okay, I could make a custom out of this. I mean, I'm not good at paint or anything, but I mean, this is literally just color matching one hood and then just adding some details. So, yeah, we're only going to really focus on the car mode here. I did not paint the robot mode. I'm not even really going to bother to transform this right now because there's no point, because I literally only focus on the car mode. But yeah, I'm not a toy reviewer at all, but I thought this was interesting enough to make a video. But anyway, here's one last comparison with the original. So there it is. I also painted the little white tabs there as well. There it is from the other side. And then there it is from the front. And not to mention, the cool thing is, it uses the smokescreen bumper, so it actually has the extended, like, lower chin spoiler, like the actual car in the anime did, which is kind of cool, because if I were to use the regular Prowler Blue Streak mold, it wouldn't work, but because this Silver Streak uses the extended smokescreen bumper, it actually works perfectly for this, which is kind of cool. So, but anyway, I'm pretty much just rambling at this point. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these weapons back on just because I don't like to lose stuff. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it went on too long. It's literally like going on 7 minutes now. But if you are an anime fan, I thought this was interesting. If you like racing, I mean, that's cool too. So, yeah, there's the Devil Z in Transformers form. If you guys do want me to transform it, I'll make a second video up following this up, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, thanks for watching.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!